Hey there, and welcome to another Musician Reacts on the Dave Does channel. Today we are checking out some more At The Gates, and the song is With Fear it's Primal Breath off the album With Fear I Kiss the Burning Darkness. This is a Patreon request. Today's Patreon is just down here. Thank you, Charles, for your support. It's of course greatly appreciated. We've been doing a lot of The Red in the Sky Is Ours, and now we've moved on to a new album, so I'm intrigued to see how the progression has moved forward as far as writing from the band. The reason behind that is because I felt the first album had some really cool riffs in there, but it just didn't have any clear direction. It was just trying to do too much and try to be all things to everyone, so you just end up having too much, like, black metal, thrash, death, and violins and all sorts of stuff going on, and you just couldn't settle into the album. Whereas I'm intrigued to see how this one comes across. Now, as always, if you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave your comments down below. If you want to join the Patreon and support and sponsor videos, you can do so by joining through the link in the description down below. And of course, we have Bandcamp, where we have all the music from the originals, like My Project 42, and of course all the collaborations I've done with things like Alip Ba Ta, etc. Are all available to purchase on that particular forum. But let's do this. This is At The Gates and Primal Breath. Count it in. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, this is really quiet. This particular... Hopefully it's going to build up in volume. You have to turn it up a minute because I can hardly hear it. So I'm vibing. I'm hoping this is just going to be one of those songs that it suddenly just kicks in with full weight. Okay, we're getting some volume increase. At least they give me some time to settle into it. Just felt like a very thin recording. I just wonder if that's whoever uploaded this particular song to it. Is this their second album? Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, it didn't sound like a massive jump from the first album. It just feels like they've given themselves a bit more time on each of the riffs. They've not do so many chops and changes. I'm intrigued to hear stuff off of To Drink From The Night itself. This is definitely more in line with what I expected from, like, sort of death metal bands. Like, we're talking about bands like Death and obviously the Swedish Gothenburg, bands like Dark Tranquillity, In Flames, etc. It's definitely more of a, what we say, as I said, it's a standardised sort of death metal track, which is a lot more easily accessible. It's a lot more easy for your body to just lock into the groove. Just wish the production maybe. It almost sounds literally like a single track lead, single track rhythm, bass, drums, and a couple of layers of vocals at the top. It's not got that huge weight of guitar tone that we're used to with like 2000s onwards metal albums. Unfortunately, you have to spend a lot of time in the studio to do that. Money is always a key thing with that. Also, with the more intricate guitar parts, you don't want to layer those up too much because you just get a lot of muddy kind of in the mix. You want clarity. Okay, there we go, At the Gates and Primal Breath. So yeah, it feels like a natural succession to the Sky, the Red in the Sky is Ours. They've obviously taken some learnings from what they didn't like about the album. They seem to have got that consistency of the flowing of the riffs. That it's more accessible. It's more of a traditional death metal album, I would say. So we've got all the elements that you'd expect in there. So the fast tempos, you've got the groove, you've got the double kick, you've got the high lead guitars. And as I said about it doesn't feel like there's a lot of double tracking of guitars. There probably is a little bit of double tracking, but what I'm hearing there is because of the clarity, because you've got so much high guitar work, the more, and it's fast picked stuff, the more you double track that up, it just becomes muddy. So they want to do less guitars on that one and just fatten up the lower end with the bass is what they'll have probably done. Whoever uploaded this, it wasn't the best of recordings. Now it could be that's what the original was, but it's very low on the speakers. So obviously when I put it up and in the editing, I'll obviously increase it so you don't have that issue. Let's have a look at the lyrics. Look at the herons in the green-billed water. Their wet ash wings wear medallions of patience. Wow, they're getting into some serious, like, deep and meaningful stuff here. Medallions of patience. I don't even know what the hell that would mean, but it sounds great. We drift on. We have stories as old as the great seas, break through the chest, flying out the mouth, noisy tongues that once were silenced, that all the oceans we contain continue to come into light. I can't even dissect that. I have no clue what this is on about. But it sounds awesome. It does. Let's have a look at the second verse and just see what other interesting poetic lyrics they've got here. All the dark birds rush from the river, okay? Leaving only the stillness of their language. I mean, who comes up with a lyric like that? The stillness of their language. I mean, you think about the stillness, you might have thought leaving only the stillness of the water or something like that, and you go, okay, I can visualise that, I can metaphor that. But stillness of their language, and you think, well, dark birds rush from the river, stillness of the land. What's that? I don't understand. It's confusing me. You're giving me a headache at the gates. Come on. There are no clocks to measure time, but the beating of our single hearts. Okay, I can work with that one. You will know it's winter by the way your dreams tremble like stones. How would you know stones trembling that it's winter? I don't understand. God. Okay, if you know what the song's about, let me know in the comments down below, because I think my head may explode if I try to dissect these lyrics. It's yeah. I don't know what's going on right now. Anyway, I'm of course intrigued to continue checking out some more Out the Gates in the future to see how my journey of progression goes through their albums. So keep checking back to see how we get on with that. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share. If you want to join the Patreon, please do so. It's a great way to help me keep this channel going, at least for a little bit longer anyway. And as always, have a great day. And remember, that's, of course, how Dave does it. Take care.